Hey guys, what is vibe coding, the AI-driven future of software development? What if you could build an entire application by simply describing them in plain English? I mean, no boilerplate, no hours writing repetitive code, and just your idea turned into code in seconds. That's not a dream, that's vibe coding. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. The name is Victoria Bakare. I'm a software engineer by career, and I love to share informative and helpful educational content on here for immigrants, non-immigrants, and techies. In today's video, as you can see from the thumbnail or the title, I'll break down exactly what vibe coding is, how it works, and why it could change the way we all build software, especially for my fellow developers, software engineers, product teams, and even non-coders. So yeah, let's get into it. So what exactly is vibe coding? Vibe coding is a modern software development approach that uses AI, so specifically large language models, to generate code from natural language. And when we say natural language, like English, like Spanish, like your normal language that is not code, and then you don't write every line manually. Instead, you tell the AI what you want to build and it writes the code for you. So literally the AI becomes your pair programmer, except it doesn't sleep or take lunch breaks. So some of the tools like GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, Gemini, Replit, Ghostwriter are all enabling this shift, and one of the most recent word is Juice by Google. So yeah, I'm going to be touching on how it works, and I will show you a live example. But let's say I want to build a REST API for a to-do list in Python. Now let's get to the practical example of this. So create a Flask API with crude endpoint for a to-do list application. So as you can see, the AI generates the full route setup, and we can also see some examples or samples of some endpoint, and this is just really mental. And you can even check for the database models as well. Or you know what, maybe I want to just build a React form with validation. I can just ask that generate a React form with email and password fields and validation logic. Oh my goodness, look at the output. So that is vibe coding, describing your intention, letting AI do the heavy lifting, and then you refining the output. I don't know if I'll really call it heavy lifting. So for me, I see heavy lifting as the way you think. Anyways, I'm going to get down to there. I just wanted to, build the foundation and lay it off. So why does it matter? Why does this matter is that now you might be thinking, does that mean everyone is a developer now? Not exactly. But vibe coding is powerful because it accelerates development, it reduces boilerplate, and also allows non-coders like the designers, PMs, and to quickly generate their prototype ideas, even founders, and give experienced dev time to focus on the architecture, the logic, and the more important things in code rather than just the scaffolding. So it's not about replacing coders, it's more about making coding more intuitive and and faster. So even imagine the startup founder can just quickly do a prototype and launch earlier. So this is exactly what vibe coding is for. And then let's get into what vibe coding is definitely not. So let me be clear, vibe coding isn't about blindly copying and pasting code. So if you're a developer, you know certain things, and honestly, vibe coding right now is only good for quick. So vibe coding still requires logic, it requires code reading skills, it still requires testing and debugging. So think of it like a code augmentation, not automation per se for now. It won't replace good developers, but it will definitely redefine, and it's already redefining how good developers can do more with less time. So how you can try vibe coding? So do you want to try vibe coding for yourself? You can start with one of these tools. So I think if you've never heard of ChatGPT, I don't know, what are you under the rock? But if you want tutorial on ChatGPT or something, just let me know. But there's so many, but let me know. So if you want to try it, vibe coding, you can start with these tools. You can start with ChatGPT, with Code Interpreter, or just GPT-4. You can also start with GitHub Copilot in VS Code, and that means you're most probably a developer for you to be using a GitHub Copilot or GitHub itself, or you're just an enthusiast, which is amazing. You're welcome. And then there's still Google Gemini for integration across docs and also code, and there's Replit Ghostwriter if you love like browser based coding, and of course the most recent, which is Jules by Google, and there's still also Codex by OpenAI. You can start by prompting, like build a landing page with Tailwind CSS, generate the function to validate email input in like Python. Then you can tweak, learn, refine, and that's the vibe. I'm just kidding. So this shows that you need to have like a prerequisite knowledge to be able to prompt the AI in the right direction. So next session will be what this means for the future. So vibe coding signals a bigger shift in tech from manual to AI assisted development in the next 3 to 5 years. I think we'll definitely, number one, we'll build faster. So imagine the projects that usually take way longer, even PMs and designers are all prompting AI. Now imagine that AI does the heavy lifting of coding as well, and then can help us to write code faster. So definitely we are building and shipping those features faster. So also, what does this mean? It also means that we'll learn faster. So you're learning and failing forward. So you're no longer waiting for a senior to show you the way, but you are learning and getting things done faster, and you can fail faster. I've been saying fail, but it's just so that you can iterate faster. So it's like just going faster, and then you learn faster. And also it will also cause collaboration to increase across discipline like never before. So whether you're an engineer, a founder, or maybe just a student, this is your sign to start equipping AI or start using and exploring AI in your coding as your coding co-pilot, because you don't want to be left behind. So that's vibe coding. It's an AI powered way to turn ideas into software faster than ever. And if this video helped you understand it a little bit better, then give it a like, share, and share it with someone learning to code, because learning to code has just shifted, has just changed. And even if you're already coding, you need to upskill and know that prompt engineering will be one of the future skills in the future. So hit the subscribe button for more tech, career, AI content. And if you have questions, just drop them in the comments. I would love to see what you're building. Take care and bye.